russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Yeah. Jeff, what's clip number 2 for Al?
Well, you guys remember, it seemed that all the drama in AEW started that summer with the Hangman Page promo where he said he was going to save AEW from CM Punk. He said that to his face. And then there was rumors that he went off script and it started all that drama. So this clip, Ariel asks Punk about that.
But I sat down with him and we hammered. I was very gracious, hammered out this promo. Oh, if you say this, what if you say this? Okay, I'll say this. Oh, if you say that, I'll say this. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, awesome. Great. And then he proceeds to go on live TV and not say any of the shit that we talked about. I can't hear him because the crowd's so loud, and I'm looking at him, and I have to really pay attention to what he's saying because my responses matter. I can't just say what I had planned.
Just stop for a second, Jeff. Man, that's really important, I think, what Punk is saying now, because I want to talk to you as one of the boys. Because what he's doing here, bro, Hangman, is he's kind of going into business now for himself, going off script, completely throwing away what him and Punk went over. And what he's not understanding too, I think Punk points something out here incredible, whereas, okay, bro, not only are you now going into business for yourself, but now, like, I have to laser focus on everything you're saying with this sold out capacity crowd that's, screaming. I can hardly hear you, but now I've got a laser in focus of what you're saying, so I will be able to respond to that in a believable way. So my God, bro, when you think about one of the boys working the other boys, that's, as a talent, Al, man, I would have to believe that is a total disrespect to the person you are working with, because now you're putting Punk in a total disadvantage. Am I being right or wrong here?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely correct. If they've sat down and kind of went over the parameters and the framework of what they are going to do in this in-ring promo for Page to go off the rails, go sideways, and go into business for himself, there's a bigger problem. And that is the only reason they're really in the ring doing this in-ring promos. You're trying to create heat and build an interest for a match between the two of them. Well, now, if I'm, Punk, I couldn't trust you on the promo. What makes you think I'm going to trust you with my body? Wow, I'm not going to get in the ring with you now, and because I'm going to have to be on guard. I'm going to have to pay, what you broke my trust, and you lost my respect when we were just out there on a promo. If you were going to go down this road, why didn't you just tell me backstage? And so I could have been prepared, but you blindsided me and you did it. You sucker punched me verbally for a reason. You did it so you could get yourself over on me and embarrass me in front of this audience that basically I drew. And you're trying to use me now to step yourself up. Well, I'm not getting in the ring with you in a wrestling match now, feeling confident and secure that I can trust that you're not going to go sideways on me in there, where I'm going to relax, let my guard down. And if I can't relax and let my guard down and trust you and be able to do business with you, then why are we even doing this?
Man, I see that everything Al just pointed out there. I swear to God, bro, I don't think Tony Khan would understand.
Of course he doesn't, because if you've not been in that situation yourself personally, if you've not, you were never going to see the bigger picture. That's what I keep saying as far as amount of experience. When we reference these, and again, I don't care about these people. They mean absolutely nothing to me. These newsletter writers, their opinions are just that, just opinions. An opinion is the lowest form of human knowledge. It takes little or no actual information to conjugate one. And it takes absolutely no experience, which equates to the fact that you have no real knowledge. So a Dave Meltzer, a Tony Khan, are not going to see that picture that Punk's going through in his head while he's out there in the ring trying to conduct business. And this guy's went into it business for himself, and he's thinking to himself, well, man, you sideswiped me there. You just came out of nowhere with this stuff. Well, what is he going to do? And then when he gets back to the locker room, he's thinking, what's he going to do if I have to wrestle him? What liberties? He just took liberties because there's an express amount of trust in when you go in there with someone that we're going to do business.
Trust is everything. Trust is everything.
That's why it's not called doing a job. It's called doing the favor.
Yeah.
Because it's business. I'm going to do you the favor because at some point in time, you're going to return it to me.
Right.
I'm trusting you.
Right.
Do you understand?
Al, I want to,
and that's where the problem came with Sean and Brett.
Right. Yes.
Sean directly to Brett's face said, if it were me, I wouldn't do it for you. That's the biggest insult you can say.
Yeah.
I expect, they want you to do the favor for me. Hey, if it were the other shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't do it for you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, then I'm not doing it for you. If I go into the ring and we're doing a promo that we kind of laid out to, and there's some freedom there, you know what I mean? It's not going to be right, but you just come out of nowhere and it ain't nothing like we discussed. Well, what makes you think I believe that now going forward, you're going to do proper business and I can trust you when we get back in this ring again?
Yeah. Al, I got to ask you this one question because I don't know the answer to this, and I'm very curious to ask you this question. I know, bro, this situation happens. Once they get to the back, bro, Punk is going to be waiting on the other side of the curtain.
He's going to confront him and go, hey, what the hell was that? We didn't talk
exactly.
about that.
What Punk's exact words are going to be, what the F was that? But here's a question I want to ask you, Al. In those situations where dude goes into business for himself, throws Punk off. Now Punk's got to act on his feet. We go to the back and Punk's like, what the F is that, bro? You did disrespect me. We had this figured out. At a point like that, Al, did Vince ever get involved or was that okay? That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Yeah. He would have, and he probably would have, if he would have gotten involved, he would have, because Vince understood. And if he'd have, sent the agent to talk to Punk, he'd have sent an agent to talk to, Paige. Hey, what's going on here? He'd have heard, blah, blah, blah. This minute he hears what Punk has to say, he gets it. All right. Yeah. Now Paige is going to, we're going to push Paige. We're not going to continue down this road because Punk can't trust him and we can't trust that he's going to do business with Punk the right way. So we're going to push Paige off to the side.
Yeah.
And people will say, well, that you're punishing Paige. Well, one, yeah, I kind of are. And two, he kind of deserves it. And three, not really punishing him as I can't keep going this direction now because clearly he's not going to do business with Punk and Punk can't trust him and I can't trust him to do the same.
Hey, Al, let me ask you a question. As ridiculous as this sounds, when you take a Punk and you take a who was it? A Hangman Page.
Yeah.
Bro, there is a huge age difference here. There's a huge generational gap here. I gotta ask this question with Punk being the veteran and him explaining here, okay, bro, this is what we discussed. Then I went out there and you did this, and these are the ramifications of that. Everything that you're explaining out, trust is everything in wrestling because you're giving the dude your body. It's everything. Do you think being, generations younger, do you think Hangman Page understood Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, I don't think they know, bro.
They don't, and they also he knew that he had the freedom, more or less, to go out there and grind a personal axe, is what he had, and he had an opportunity. He had an opportunity to sucker punch Punk, and that's what he did. People can defend Page and say what they want. I'm not demonizing him. The kid was stupid, was dumb. He shouldn't have done it. Here you have an opportunity to work with one of the guys that's the top in your company. Well, take advantage of it and use it to elevate yourself. But instead, you're using it to, as a platform to now air your, grievances again in front of a public forum. That's the wrong place to do it. You should, if that meant that much to you, Adam Page, and I'm telling this to his face, if that meant that much to you, then you should have taken Punk in a room, shut the door, locked it, and went, we need to address this. And the
Yeah,
door ain't coming open until we get done.
because Al, again, man, now I've got to ask this question, and this is something that you bring up all the time. Bro, did he do it to get over with the boys in the back?
Yeah, sure.
Because there clearly were splits. There clearly were split sides here. Punk had his gang, and then Page had his gang. So I'm thinking, is he doing this to get over with the boys?
Yeah, and the sad thing is that if he wanted to do a little bit of it, that's a good thing. And especially if he'd have just come out and said, "Hey, I'm a little sour, man. I feel this way," and used it in the promo, in the exchange between them, it would have been great. It would have been great business because, like Jerry Jarrett always used to say, tell them enough of the truth so they will believe the lie. So now if you can feel the tension between these two, and the fact that they're kind of, taking some real inside shots on each other, but have it be fair, tell them up front, hey, I want to tell you something. I'm a little pissy at you, a little salty. I'm going to use that when we're out there, so don't be surprised. And then, Punk, okay, well, I'll fire back, brother. Don't worry. You give it to me, I'll give it to you. That's the same as, hey, I don't really care for you. When we get in the ring, I just want you to know, protect yourself. Nothing is more vile in the wrestling business. Nothing's more cunty, quite honestly, than when, you go in there and your opponent literally goes, hey, here you go, hit me, and you haul off and just boom, lay him out. That's the equivalent of hiding behind a door and punching somebody as they come around. You can't be more of a coward than that. If you have an issue and, we're going to go in the ring, say, I just want you to know you need to protect yourself because I'm going to bring it. You know what I mean?
But when you talk about business, bro, like old school is, and business is, okay, bro, like I don't like you, you don't like me, and we're going to go out there and make money. Period.
That's right.
That's it. Make money.
Here's the bigger issue that, of course, unless you are in the wrestling business, you're going to miss and you're not going to see. Okay. There is a responsibility when it comes to doing business. You're not doing business just for yourself.
Yeah.
You arrogant asshole. You're doing it for all of the boys. Because if you get over and the houses go up, brother, we all eat better. Mm-hmm. And we all want you to get over. We all, we secretly, we want ourselves to be in that spot. Not going to lie. Everyone, every wrestler is competitive and they want it. They want to be the thing. They want to be, see if they can be at the pole position, carrying the flag and, running the torch. Yeah. But hey, if you can get over and, you right now in the territory, you're making $300 a night and I'm making 75 because I'm all over in the card. But for whatever reason, you're getting over and the houses are picking up. You're now making 500. I'm now making 200, 250. I'm not bitching that you're getting over. I'm thrilled that you're getting over. That none of the boys complained when Steve Austin got over. You understand? And we all wanted to do everything we could physically to protect Steve Austin. Hey, nobody wants to hurt him. Nobody wants to kill the goose that's laying the golden egg. You know what I mean? Because if he gets injured, he don't work. Guess what happens? The houses go down. But see, that all relates to what? Not having a guarantee of how much money you're going to get.
Yeah. It's so funny.
When you have a guarantee, you have incidents that occur either where it's a lack of creativity and incentive, or it's a, hey, I just go into business for myself because I'm making money anyways. I'm making more money than what I would have ever made in my life anyhow.
I swear, bro, it's so true. And this is why Al says, unless you've been there, like you just don't know. Bro, Al, I remember, I swear to God, as clear as day, at the beginning of the Attitude Era, when I started writing these, shows that were very, very different. I remember Pat Patterson as a shoot, laughing, looking at me and laughing in my face.
Yeah.
And bro, there was a lot of skepticism at the beginning, but Al, as soon as everybody was making money, bro, everybody was on board.
In the world.
And you saw it, smile on their face, because everybody was making money. Period. End of story, bro. Nobody was disgruntled. Nobody had boo-boo face. They were all making money.
Right, and we all know we've got to make as much as we can while we can, because it's not going to last forever.
Exactly. Yes.
What's up, Brand? This is Jeff Lane inviting you to come hang out with me over on Twitch. I'm live several nights a week playing games, classic and new, currently going through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the new Contra game, and more. So check me out, Jeff Lane 22 on Twitch. Mike Durban was on here and he was talking about the Conan Major Bendy's action figure. This, you got one too, don't you, Vince? Yeah. These are high quality, like the high quality packaging, high quality art, high quality figures.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
But Durban wasn't kidding, guys. These are real high quality. So you can even get these autographed. MikeDurban.com. Check them out before they're gone.